actual rapture, not during the tribulation time when wars are breaking out and Muslims are dying over here, and then you got everybody else just in the middle running around all crazy. You, when you're talking about current events, you have to bring them to a development. This is a developing story. This is what we have on this. This is the controversial issues with it. But you don't throw it all in together like this is the story that we have so far. This is how we feel about it. It's too many diverse things out there that can see it coming from a mile away and just be like, you wait. You come this area with it. Come in this area with any of that BS and I'm gonna just do this. And it happens just like that. And I'm so tired of watching it, man. This life is almost driving me to the point where I no longer, like, I'm not necessarily cold, but I just have no. I'm losing my heart, okay? Because I'm watching it for so long. I've been watching this for about 7-8 years now, and it's just to the point that you done lied about our religion, and then when it came to find out that, so they say that not all Muslims are renegades, then they just said, okay, we'll just go bomb the part that is renegades, and then throw it into the media as a big old lie and a cover-up.
When the last time you been to your mosque?
When's the last time I've been to my mosque? I'm practicing Islam.
No, I said when's the last time you was actually in your mosque?
I can't go.
Why not?
Because I smoke cigarettes. Because I do things that is not accepted, period.
So that's my point. That in life doesn't make you...
Practicing a religion is totally different than walking the steps.
In life, there's going to be things that people don't agree with. It doesn't make you even less than what you are. You're still practicing. It doesn't change how you feel just because you smoke cigarettes. You understand what I'm saying? So I guess that's my point, that you can't, just like you don't want to be isolated or felt like people are judging you in a certain way.
Get thick, man.
Nobody wants to be felt that way.
And if y'all don't assess and research the proper way, y'all are gonna label y'all are gonna get a label that the federal government is gonna mail to y'all that y'all aren't gonna like, and y'all gonna be like, what? No, we're gonna do this then, and they're gonna shut you down every single time. And when I say every single time, I mean every single time.
Part of the thing about being in America is that you have an opportunity to give your opinion. That's part of the blessing about us living here and not Iran where they chop off your hands or legs.
I mean, honestly, to be all the way 100, man, I don't know how much you know about politicians, but they are the dirtiest of the dirty. They are the dirtiest of the dirty.
I think that's kind of what she was saying, dog, was that they're making these laws that really don't make sense. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so she wasn't saying anything personal to you. She was just making
but if America doesn't even have the money to substantiate itself and validate its own actions, how is it going to have the money to continue doing that and fight another war? It's not going to happen.
But again,
it's not going to be able to work. That's canceling each other out. How is that going to work?
I'm just not sure.
How is economically that going to happen?
I guess so. Just to confirm again, basically, you're just upset because she brought up political issues, basically.
Yes, that were current events, not a development.
All right. So because it's a current event, that's one of the reasons why you're addressing it. Because all of us are going to be faced with this coming up soon in our jobs, at home, where we go out, where we have to go in the bathroom with people who may not be like we think they should be. So it's something that you have to address so we'll know how to appropriately respond. And that's all she was doing, was saying, hey, this is something that they're saying that we must do now. Now, hey, because of that, we need to be aware. And awareness is what's important. She was only pointing out the fact that there's changes coming. And because of those changes, everybody is going to be affected.
As far as Farrakhan goes, the representative, that's what you're talking about, Minister Louis Farrakhan?
I was talking about what she just said.
No, I'm talking about prior conversation.
No, I'm saying that everybody has opinions, is what I'm saying. Even Farrakhan, he had his own opinion. It doesn't make him...
But you know that's not the same Farrakhan. That's not the
president. He still has opinions. He still has opinions. We're saying everybody has opinions. So no, regardless of what he say, ain't nobody going to agree.
Let me ask you a question. Do you believe that man has power?
I believe he has power, and I believe he has opinions, just like everybody. and his opinions
All right,
may
now
not
let me-
necessarily
no, let me
agree
ask
with
you
somebody
this.
else's.
Let me ask you this. Now, let me ask you this. Okay, say a whole other country that's never attacked y'all before attacked.
Okay.
That would strike fear so deep into America that they would just probably stare at it for a while before they even did anything about it. Okay? Now this is the thing. That's what happened to them over there. That's why they responded the way they responded.
But we're just talking about having to put extra bathroom. That's what we're talking about. We ain't talking about nothing that's serious. We're talking about the fact that they're saying
There's
we
too
got to
much
have.
going on right now in that political issue that's not developed.
That's not necessarily political. That's something that's going to affect everybody here. It's not just it's not politics. The fact that they're saying
Everything's
our
politics
church has
to
to
some
have a
degree.
transgender bathroom is something that affects us. So we have to address it.
That's,
you understand
that's
what I'm
gonna
saying?
happen. Like they're gonna get that to pass.
Again.
Just like how they passed. You remember? Hold on. You remember how they did the gay marriage thing?
So you're exactly correct.
You remember the grace period?
I'm with you.
Before they allowed it to happen.
So
That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna give it just a extra long and say, no, we probably won't even do it though, and just have it long and then keep on covering up by different other traumatic experiences and other people's tribulations. Hey, good day, morning America. Now we have the cereal box. Hey, this little girl just got shot over here, and while all this BS is going on over here, just to give them a time blink.
So let me ask you this: as a black man, they say in 2017, all black men got to wear a brace on their leg, or we're gonna put them in jail.
I'm bearing arms on the
No,
Muslims.
let me slow down. So, as a church, I think it'd be our responsibility to address it with the congregation, right or wrong. Listen, congregation, the government just said next year all black men gonna have to have a brace on their leg for us to
Within
know
3
who
months,
you are.
I'd have a team assembled and we'd be marching.
But
in
you
this
talking
bitch.
about you individually. We talking about as a
No,
church having to
no,
address it.
no,
So you don't
once-
think the church is responsible to have to address it with their congregation?
The church doesn't have that power anymore like it used to.
What do you mean power? We talking about just
No,
it's like
it's
talking
not-
to your
no,
kid.
no,
It's
no.
like
It doesn't work that way.
It does
though.
work that way.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
It does.
Because somebody's still got to be a higher authority over
We're
something.
not saying not being up there.
Something
We're
has to.
saying talking to your child to say, hey, child, next year they're saying you're going to have a brace. So you know this is meaning changes for your life. It's up to you as a parent to address this with their child so the child is aware. It's not about changing it. Maybe you can't change it. But you wrong if you don't address it with your child so your child even know that it's coming up.
I just
Can you understand that
yeah,
point
I
though?
do.
And that's
I
all
just-
she was doing.
just-
She can't change it, but she was addressing it because it's something that is going to affect us.
She shouldn't say that another person's cover is unrighteous because they're not at their cover.
But if the Bible, even Quran says the gay stuff is not right.
Yes.
So
But
so
being
to not
demoralized-
address it,
No, being demoralized.
who demoralized
No,
you?
what do you mean?
Who-
No,
who?
I'm talking about what they did to y'all. I'm talking about what they did to y'all. Okay? Just because. For the simple fact that y'all don't want that transgender going up in there as much as I don't, because eventually I'm going to have kids going up in there. But guess what? That's just the same way they passed gay marriage.
They maybe did, but it don't mean you don't address it. It don't mean you don't have conversation about
You can
it.
do all their dressing and
Right. So I don't understand why you're mad
and-
because
and
that's all she did
funding.
was address it. So
No,
so we
because
are
that
aware.
doesn't work.
Some people didn't even know that they don't even watch the news.
that doesn't even work. It prolongs at the end of the
You
day.
have to make people aware. If you're not aware, then you can't make a good decision on anything if you don't know what's going on. So you have to address so people know. Like, wow, I didn't even know that men can come in the women's bathroom now. Some people didn't know that. You understand
I'll
what I'm
probably
saying?
calm down after about a day or two. But
Okay.
that really bugged me. I done been to plenty of churches.
But I just want you to hear what
And
I'm
if my
saying.
mom asked me to go to her church, it's a gay church. I had to go right up in there and sit next to her. That right there, no.
But I just want you to hear what
No.
I'm saying. It's not about right, wrong, and ugly. It's about addressing the current issues. So we'll know, hey, we may have to have a bathroom where transgender people can go in. That's all it was being addressed because the government made this law. So as a church, we need to know that. So if the woman is in there using the bathroom, some man come in there to use it, she may not even have known the law. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't know the law, now you tripping because you like some man came in here. But all along, it's because nobody made you aware that there was a law that changed. So that's all she was doing, was pointing out that, hey, there's things going on that we have to, be aware of. There's changes happening, and as a congregation, we have to know that this is something they're requesting us to do. So because they're requesting, I need y'all to know. So if a man walking to the woman's bathroom, you don't panic. You don't scream rape. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm not saying how she did it is what I'm saying. Not what she said, It's how she said
And
it.
I just told you that nobody's
That's
perfect.
messy, man.
Nobody's perfect. So just because she said it in a way that you wouldn't have said it, don't. 90% of the people in there probably didn't see it, a dead squirrel. 90% of the people probably didn't even take it that
I'm
way.
like, check this out, man.
Yeah, the dead squirrel probably fell out that tree.
My man. I'm trying to tell you, y'all just don't even understand. Y'all don't, because that's clear as day. That's enough right there. That is enough right there. Like, somebody, a federal funding or somebody that has a federal title could come right here, check the landscaping real quick, and that would sign it
There's
right there.
roadkill.
That's
There's
crazy, man.
roadkill
I
everywhere,
don't
brother.
know. Not on church grounds. The church grounds supposed to be as clean as a park.
Again, there's trees in the park, so a squirrel can die anywhere.
But if y'all have awareness that it's there, y'all should send somebody to come pick it up.
We all pulled up at the same time, my brother.
I don't know, man. I don't know too much about nothing. I'm just a kid, man.
Well,
I'm just a kid.
that's why you gotta have tolerance and not be so angry and be feeling like somebody took something personal. You understand what I'm saying? Because we learn as we go. That's what we were talking about this morning. Nobody's perfect. So as we go through life, we learn. And we learn how to react. We learn how to respond. So, if you want to see what's going on in here, we'll probably be out of here in a second. You want to do me a favor? Throw that in the bushes? Throw that in the bushes over there?
I feel like y'all, boy, that was wrong, bro. That was wrong. I feel like that really was wrong.